We're going to go on to campaigning in UHISA elections next, which is on page 10.
So is the other vice president meeting?
We'll do that before lunch, I think. Yeah. Okay, so if we look at campaigning in UHISA elections on page 10 of 78. Okay, do I see anyone wishing to speak in favour of this motion? Dane, please.
Yeah. I'll apologise, I didn't actually write this, so it's going to be a bit on the rough side. The gist of this motion is, well, I think those of you who witnessed or participated in the UHISA elections know we have incredibly low turnout to elections and very low engagement. And the whole process is very complicated, and it's also very stressful for everyone involved. That includes the people running, as well as the returning officer, and a lot of that revolves around the campaigning and how the campaigning is done, and it's all very, very complicated. Sorry, I believe I just coughed into the microphone. So.
It won't be minuted, don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you. Great. This mostly, there are a few points in this that revolve around the way expenses are claimed back from campaigning, and the difficulty of having campaigning on a budget, and getting that back in a time frame that's easy to do. There's another bit regarding the use of campaign videos, and basically that and the bit about candid question time is to try and get a bit more engagement out of the people who are supposed to be representing you, the people that you will be who are standing to represent you, and really about if they care about representing you, there's a certain bit they should make sure that they make something available, and this being the guy who didn't make a campaign video, there should be something about engagement. So this is just sort of things to be included into elections. Sorry, it would have been better if I'd actually written it. So.
Are there any clarifications on the amendment as it was originally written that Dave may be able to do?
Not on the motion, not the amendment.
Sorry, the motion. Sorry, yeah. Thank you. No, nobody wants to check anything. The detail. I mean, there's quite a lot of detail in there. I haven't actually had any parts into this, but we do have an amendment. So if we go straight to the amendment, thanks, Dave. That's grand. And Scotty, you've submitted an amendment. You're happy to speak to it?
Yeah. We've read this one before. This one doesn't actually have any resolves which make any real changes. So again, it just gives acknowledgement that that this is an important issue for the project to consider. So yeah, you might want to take the odd part from it, but it says nothing really big in there.
Okay. Are there any points of clarification on Scotty's amendment? No points of clarification. Yep.
Sorry, I was going to say, can I? Scotty did invite us to put a part in. Can I put a part in for this?
Okay. Has anybody else got any parts in the amendment that they'd like to discuss at this point? Is it just Joe's? Okay. So Joe, what part are you proposing for this particular amendment?
Yeah, I'd like to remove UHISA further believes 6 and UHISA believes 5, please.
Okay. Right, can I see a show of hands if you're happy to deal with those parts to the amendments before we look at the amendment as a whole?
Was that UHISA further believes 6?
This
5
is
and 6, yeah.
Page 12. It's UHISA believes remove. We're looking at the amendment, not the motion. The 5, there will only be one more UHISA election, and 6, remove amendments to UHISA's constitution. Sorry, is that someone else there wanting to speak?
Hello. Yes, hello. We're just bumping accidentally to your meeting, I believe, with Lancaster University, but we're going to speak with Neil Simcoe.
I think you're in the wrong room. Oh, Neil Simcoe has actually just joined.
This is definitely more interesting than whatever meeting
Neil, I don't know how, but you've actually joined the student council.
Welcome though to UHISA Student Council.
We believe in democracy.
So,
There must have been a confusion, I think, Neil, on the room booking or something.
I think there must be some problem with the. Oh, hello.
hello, Neil.
Hi, Steve.
Hi, Neil.
Have we still got all the? Have we got students in there as well?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. About
Okay.
20 students. I'll give BC Master a phone, Neil, and see what's happened.
Okay.
In the meantime, you're fine to listen to the democracy as it unfolds. But
It's all right. What I'll do, Steve Kempster is there from Lancaster. Steve, what we'll do is we must have got a mix up with the VC code. So if we disconnect, that's the best thing. But then, can I email you with a new code? Then you can come back in.
That'll be fine. That'll be fine.
Okay, I'll do that straight away. I'm sorry. Are Ewan Black, Mike? Is Ewan Black there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Hi, Ewan.
Are you there, Ewan?
Sorry?
We can't see you, Ewan. Are you in another room?
It's a telephone call.
Oh, is he a telephone?
I'm on,
Okay.
no, I'm in the EOP on the VT.
You're in EO3?
Yeah?
You probably hear us through the wall. We're in EO1.
You're in EO1?
I'll come through, Ewan. Hold on.
okay, we're going to move back to council business, but in the meantime, Neil's meeting is perfectly. You're happy to listen in, or you can disconnect and Neil will email contact details.
I will disconnect and I will email Steve and Ewan a new code and we can do our meeting. And
Excellent.
apologies for gate crashing your meeting.
That's no problem at all. No problem.
Pleasure seeing you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
So we're returning we're looking at the following parts to the amendment, and that is removing 5, there will only be one more UHISA by-election, and removing the further belief 6, inserting 6 amendments to UHISA's constitution, etc.
Again.
Okay, so yes, if you'd like to speak against those parts.
Would Joe like to speak for the parts first?
Oh, yes, sorry, that's true actually, we didn't get that far, did we? Joe, would you like to just have a minute explaining why you like those parts?
Yeah, I as I've said before, I fully appreciate that there's a project underway. I just don't think the project should remove the point of the student council. To put in place 2 sentences which essentially say, yeah, whatever, we've got a student council, but we'll just deal with the project and whatever else we say really has little bearing. I don't think it does us justice. We've come along to the student council to vote on the UHISA business, not to vote on what we put forward to the project. I appreciate that these aren't changing the motion, they're merely adding to it, but they add to it in such a way as to detract from what the motion actually says.
Okay, thank you. I think we'll move to direct.
I withdraw. I misread the.
Okay, that's fine. We're all good. So actually, has anybody got? Is everybody happy? Can I have a show of hands of those happy to take a vote on those parts at this point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have. Yeah, that's fine. So we definitely have a majority wanting to take a vote on those parts. So all those in favour of removing, this is to the amendment by the way, removing 5, there will only be one more UHISA by-election, and inserting number 6 on further beliefs amendments to UHISA's constitution. Those in favour of that, to the amendment, can you please raise your hand now?
Taking parts in
That,
Removing
we're not,
parts.
we actually, yes, we take those parts to the amendment,
I
so,
thought we were removing 5 and 6.
Yes.
yes, sorry, yeah, we are removing 5 and 6, but 6 is inserting, so sorry, that's my terminology, yeah. So we're removing 5 and 6,
Yeah.
the 6 was the reference to inserting.
So we're voting for that.
We're voting for the removal of those parts to that amendment, to that motion.
Okay.
This has got to be the most complicated one we've ever had.
Yes.
16.
And those against?
None.
And those abstaining?
2. you.
Okay. 3. So in that case, thank you. So in that case, we are now looking at the amendment, which starts on page 11, and it will read as written, except for number 5 and 6, detail there will be removed. So is everyone happy to move straight? Can I have a show of hands those happy to move straight to a vote on that amendment? Yep, that's the majority. So can I see those in favour of the amendment as now written, please? Six. And those against the amendment as a whole?
10.
And those abstaining?
Can you just quickly clarify what's going on? Because I want to get to you.
4.
idea what's going on.
So were you not voting then?
No, I'm abstaining.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll recap for the next bit. So that was
4.
4. Okay, so what we've just done is we've voted in favour of the parts, which is now redundant because we voted against the amendment. So what we're about to look at now is back on page 10 of your packs, running over to page 11, we are looking at the motion as written. We've looked at amendments in parts, we're now back to the final motion as written. So Dane, would you like to make the motion?
No, I'm waiting.
Okay, so if everyone's happy, we're going to move straight to that vote on the motion as originally written on page 10, running over onto page 11.
Are there any parts to this? Yeah,
We haven't had
can I get
parts.
a meeting, please?
Do you want me
Sorry?
to take it?
If you like.
Anyone? Sum up.
Oh, right, yes, if you'd like to say it, yeah.
I'd like to not abstain.
More or less, like it's a really kind of simple idea for a motion. It's just putting into kind of mandating people who are running a candidacy to actually get involved in their campaign, as well as making the campaign accessible to everyone through funding that is easier. I can't pronounce words just now. Yeah, the availability of the money will be better than it currently is. It's just making it a lot easier to get involved and engaged, and it's just a fantastic motion to vote on it.
Motion duly summated. So can we go straight to the vote on that motion? Those in favour of the motion as it is now written?
$16.
And those against?
None.
And those abstaining?
I can see you in the TV. 1, 4.
Right. So in that case, that motion's originally written passes. Now,